You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not, think a straight kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
Alright guys, what is up? What is up? Sixers get the third overall pick in the NBA draft. My god, what a stream last night. What a stream. I want to say thank you to Blaze Radio, thank you to Nicky Stees for hopping on with me and witnessing the Sixers get the third overall pick. I just want to give a shout out to them. The stream went incredibly well. I didn't expect that many people to tune in just to see me flip out for us getting the third overall pick. Did not expect it. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Each and every one of you. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe for more Sixers content. I will be live tomorrow night for the Knicks and Celtics Game 5. Not looking good for the Celtics right now. Let's keep it a buck. It's not looking good for the Celtics. Let's just get right to it, guys. Let's just get right into it. What a job, man. Trade up. Trade up one spot to get Harper. Hold on one second. I want to. There we go. Trade up one spot to get Harper. We'll talk about that. But I don't know for sure. We'll definitely talk about this. You got to trade a pick in the deal if you want to move up. Yeah, if you want to move up, if you want to just acquire anything. But something crossed my mind today. And I want to address this. So we're going to go here. Here we go. let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, right? He's going to San Antonio now. We'll see. That's definitely an X factor in this whole draft. But last night on the NBA draft lottery live stream reactions, whatever you want to call it, I would set on H. Bailey for the 3rd overall pick. I think Dylan Harper would go 2 to San Antonio. No, to San Antonio. Number 1, Cooper Flag, Dallas. We already know that is set in stone. At the NBA Draft Combine, H. Bailey measured his height at 6'7.5". At Rutgers, he's at 6'10". Now, I'm a guy that says height doesn't really matter, right? You look at Allen Iverson, you look at Steph Curry, you look at all this, but he's been getting the comparisons to a young Kevin Durant. He's been comparisons to a young Paul George and all that, a great off-the-ball shooter. He can space the floor and all that stuff. He's a scorer. I think he'll be a perfect fit here. Do I worry about his height? Yes and no, because with the Sixers, if you require all of them back, that was one of the things we were lacking. It's off-ball shooting. It's the height, the athleticism. That were the main things that we were lacking. H. Bailey checks all those boxes. So for me, it is not really a big deal in the long run. But if you want to draft someone who can still score, it doesn't matter. Let me go with H. Bailey, 3rd overall pick. H. Bailey is a guy we could desperately use in here. Big Zay, what a good Ram. What a good Ram. Who you got in a championship game now? Pacers are next. That series is not done yet. Both series are not done yet. Big Zay, what a good. Yes, I did. I don't really have too much to say about it, but I did hear that. Guys, let's be honest. We've already called lying about it a half an inch or more. Yeah, we definitely have. I've been guilty of it. But yeah, this kind of crossed my mind a little bit. But at the end of the day, it comes down what the Sixers are going to do. It's going to come down to what the Sixers are going to do. And that comes down to Dylan Harper. I want to talk about Dylan Harper, right? 2nd overall pick. It's pretty much set in stone to San Antonio with De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Chris Paul, etc. It's pretty much set in stone. But with all those guards, I did mention the Spurs could do a couple of things here. They could just draft it completely out of left field, maybe take H. Bailey there. They could honestly trade a pick and get Giannis. They could trade it to get Kevin Durant, whatever they want. They can trade that pick and make this team even more powerful with the Victor Wembanyama, maybe a Kevin Durant, etc. You still got Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and everything. But if that happens, right, and they go to a different route, what makes you think Dylan Harper may not be picked here for Philly? I'm just going to tell you this right now. If Dylan Harper's a better overall player in my eyes, H. Bailey depends on the fit. So H. Bailey is a better fit for us, but if Dylan Harper drops to us, I would not be shocked if the Sixers take him. I would not be shocked. But you look at all these guards we have, right? We got Tyrese Maxey, Darren McCain, Jeff Doughton Jr. We got Quentin Grimes. We got a couple of guards that need pick up their option and stuff like that. We got a lot of guards. I prefer to go with H. Bailey because we're stacked on guards. We don't need more guard play. We need more shooting. We need more scoring. And this is a better fit for H. Bailey because I'm going to tell you guys why right here, right now. H. Bailey doesn't have to be the number one option. Let's say he goes to Utah, right? Just hypothetically. It would be him and Louis, Marketing, right? It'll be him and Marketing. And then, but when you draft him to the Sixers, you got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Darren McCain, etc. He does not have to hike up terrible shots. He can actually find the rhythm. He can actually do what he needs to do on the court to help us win. He's a good asset to have. And then if you look at all the players that we do have player options, we got Kelly Oubre, Yabusele. We got a lot of players on player options. So this could go as a toss-up. But for me, I think Dylan Harper will go 2. Ace Bailey will come to 3 for Philly. Ace Bailey's a perfect piece for me. I'm going to make another video deep dive into his game or whatever. I'm going to make another video on that. But when you talk about Ace Bailey, he is the guy. He's a younger version of Kevin Durant. And I know everybody wants a Kevin Durant trade. Kevin Durant, give me Kevin Durant. Right? 1 year left on his contract. Ugh. Give me Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey's a better fit. He's younger. He's faster. Kevin Durant, injury prone. Kevin Durant, how much left does he have in the tank? That is my question here. And I don't want to get into that because with Joel Embiid, now you got 2 players to worry about. You got Joel Embiid and Kevin Durant with their injury history and all that. So, Ace Bailey. Give me Ace Bailey. Give me Ace Bailey, man. The draft lottery was legendary! What is up, Malik? Jason Tatum might be hurt going into the next season. That looked bad. Yeah, that looked very bad. Tatum underwent surgery to repair. He went under surgery that quick. Is it official? Okay, it's official. Let's look at my comment. I just did. Right? Look. Yeah, I just did. This one? Yeah. Yeah. Is that like? Yes, I did, Big J. But hey, the Sixers right now, they're in a good spot. I'm just curious on what they're gonna do with this. The NBA Draft Combine is right now. Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, their athleticism is top notch. And Daryl Morey said time and time again that he wants to get younger. He wants to get younger and more athleticism instead of getting old. But the problem is, you have Kyle Lowry wanting to come back. You got Andre Drummond wanting to come back. Eric Gordon wanting to come back. Daryl Morey's got to put the players aside, the old guys aside, and be like, look, you guys are too old. Retire or go to another team. You're no longer welcome here. And we all know Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey love Kyle Lowry. I don't understand why, but they love Kyle Lowry. So they got to push the age out and let the youth come in and take over. You look at the playoffs, right? The Pacers, the Knicks, not the Knicks, but you look at all these guys playing the young guy, all these teams playing the young guys. So I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Hello, David. Guys, make sure you vote in the poll right here. We got 5 votes. Trade the pick. Harper is tied. Okay. And guys, who's ever not in my Discord, let me know. Let me know if you're not in my Discord. I will put the link in the chat right now if you want to be in my Discord server. But yeah. That's it. Now, here's another player that could happen. Here's another player. BJ Edgecombe. Athleticism, can score the rock. He could be a good fit too at 3, if they want to go a different route. But all year, including last year, it was always Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper. Those were the top 3. They're going to stay the top 3. And if the Sixers trade their pick, would I be mad? Depending on who it is. If they get like a Giannis somehow, I will not be mad. if they get a Kevin Durant, I will be mad. If they do all of that. And then here's another one too. Paul George. Let's talk about Paul George for a second now. Let's talk about Paul George and that asinine of a contract. If the Sixers do not want to pay Paul George's contract after what he has produced this past year with his injury, his lack of play, his podcast, which is starting back up, by the way, if they want to get off of his contract, they can attach him and another player or two and a third overall pick to get him off the books. If they do that, which I highly doubt because they're going to run it back, the Sixers are going to definitely run it back here. But if they want to trade, get rid of Paul George in his contract, this is the only time to do it. This is the only time to do it right here is to get rid of that Paul George's contract. Now, if you want to trade Joel Embiid, you can attach a third round pick and some other pieces to get him off because he's got one more. Shout out to Blaze. He technically has one more year left because of the injuries and all that. If that keeps happening, medical reason to retire. So, yeah, Paul George, this is the time for him to go. I thought the Sixers were looking at the player from Texas. Really? Oh, that's odd. That is odd. Okay. Now, would they want to trade the pick back? Would the Sixers want to trade back and get that guy Knupel, one of the best shooters in the draft? They could do like that. They could get more assets by trading the pick back if they do that. But I just think Daryl Morey is just going to take Ace Bailey, and that's it. You tanked accidentally, and you got your reward, and that was Ace Bailey. Rutgers guy, close. It's leaning towards Ace Bailey right now. Of course you didn't. Why would you? Why would you care? What is up, Wesley? What is up, Wesley? How's it going, man? How's it going? Let me go back here. Yeah, they still have 2 first rounders. We're gonna do a mock draft. I don't know today, but we'll do a mock draft later. Probably tomorrow. We'll do a mock draft tomorrow, probably. 15th and 24th. Those are the picks that they have. Good for them. Good for them. But hey, they almost had 3. They almost had 3. That was. If you guys got that pick, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I am definitely leaning towards Ace Bailey. A lot of you guys want it. Yeah, guys, it is official. You're safe today, or yeah, you would have had a blast, right? But yeah, guys, it is official. Hold on. Thank you, Chad, for letting me know. There we go, guys. There we go. So, breaking news: Boston Celtics star Jason Tatum tore his right Achilles tendon, underwent surgery today. So he is done. Jason Tatum is done, which sucks for Boston, man. He wasn't really producing, but hey, he's still a great player in this league. He just got injured at the wrong time. So, sad news for Boston Celtics. They're down 3-1. They lose their best player on the team, which I disagree with. I think it's Jaylen Brown by far. But okay, maybe not by far, 1A, 1B. But yeah, he is done, guys. He is done. Hold on, Mon. Yeah, it does, man. It does. It does. It looks like the Knicks are going to advance. I don't know if the Celtics should pull out one more game or two, but yeah, it looks like the Knicks got it. Looks like they got it, man. Yeah, and guys, I will be live tomorrow for the Celtics and Knicks. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, getting that out of the way. I'm gonna try to do a mock draft tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do that. But hey, we're the third overall pick. I want to hear how you guys feel. I want to hear how you guys feel about that pick, man. I am happy. I'm ecstatic. Need it, but now it's all over my Twitter. My God, torn Achilles everywhere. What is up? It's at the Eastern Finals, Boston, New York. No, it's the semis. Happy because Ace Bailey's the next big thing to getting flagged. You don't want Dylan Harper because there is an opportunity. There is a chance that San Antonio can move on because they have a lot of guards. Dallas Sports Town is legendary. Yeah. Oh my God. But they got a lot of guards over there in San Antonio. They got a lot, and I'm just waiting for it, man. Does it bother you, game that Ace Bailey is not 6'10", he is 6'7"? Does that bother you? Because they actually corrected his height at the combine. He's 6'7". Ergo, that does not bother me at all. It really doesn't. It's how you play the game. And we all know he can play, man. He's got Kevin Durant attributes. He's got Paul George attributes. The guy can play, man. He can play. The thing is, he's not going to start right away. He's not going to start right away. The starting lineup is going to be Maxey, McCain, Oubre, Yabu, and Embiid. Oh wait, no, Paul George. Maxey, McCain, Oubre, Paul George, and Embiid. That's the starting five for the Sixers next year. Maxey, McCain, Oubre, George, Embiid. That's going to be the starting five. I can't believe. Yeah, I can't either. Embiid's fixed. Too much action going on today. Yeah, I agree. Still has the upside. Yeah, the fact that we got third overall pick, that's crazy. The fact we got a third overall pick, dude, that is crazy. I thought the Thunder, because the guy who was commentating, the guy noticed, the guy said, This is what he said. He was like, "Oh, the Mavericks get the pick. That means the Sixers are out." I'm like, "Huh?" Blazers like, "Huh? No, we got the pick. We got the pick. We got third overall pick." Dude, I feel so bad for Rios right now. His rivalries are keep on getting better. That division, man. You got the Rockets now, the Rockets, Mavericks, and Spurs. Those three teams in that division. Oh my god. That's gonna be a battle in the next coming years. That's gonna be a hell of a battle for Houston. Oh, huh. Look what I just found on Twitter. Thunder playoff game's gonna be legendary. Yeah. Look what I just found though. This is intriguing. Hold on one sec. Look at this. Like what I said earlier. This is what I said earlier. You got Cooper Flag going to Dallas, Dylan Harper going to Spurs. Those are pretty much given. Sixers going Edgecombe, Ace Bailey going to Charlotte. I would not mind. Why would they? They got Brandon Miller. Derek Queen to Utah. This is the guy I wanted for the Sixers. Maluk, the center. But yeah, Edgecombe at 3. If the Warriors lose and Steve Kerr wants a fresh start, Morey and Nurse are out of Philly. Maybe go out too. What the? Trade down and take the center from Duke. We already got Bona. So you guys want Embiid, Bona. I know Embiid's injury history, so you just want a lot of players for depth. I'm okay with it. I am okay with that. Make sure you guys tune in exactly 55 minutes. I'll be live on the Hardcore Sports Network doing a phenomenal breakdown with Denise. Make sure you guys tune in for that. But yeah, I want to see what the replies are on this. Yeah, I know. Hold on. I want to see what the comments or the replies say about this. This is not. Are you guys thinking this is crazy? I don't think it is. I don't think that's crazy at all. I don't think so. Shooting ability, we'll take all that. Who even is Derek Queen? Why would this is exactly what I was saying earlier? Going nuts over this. It's just some guy's loser. It's some loser's mock draft. How many followers does this guy have? Oh, 41K. All right. Stop sharing. Yeah, a lot of good stuff happening for the Sixers. I'm still nervous about Daryl Morey. Guys, share this out if you can. We only got 9 likes, guys. Only 9. All right. Here's one thing that's kind of bothering me a little bit. Here's the one thing that's kind of bothering me. The Sixers history, right? The draft history. The last time we had a number 3 pick, we took Jahlil Okafor from Duke. That was the last time we had a 3rd overall pick. We all seen how that turned out, right? We all seen how that turned out. In my opinion, Jahlil Okafor was in the wrong era. He was just in the wrong area. His game didn't work. Too bad. That's the game. That's NBA nowadays. If you can't shoot threes, you're done. Look at Ben Simmons. Jahlil Okafor had all that hype, and then it's nothing. What if we take Bailey, and that happens again? And that happens again. It would just be a regular Sixers BS. It would be such BS for the Sixers, bro. Like Markel Fultz, Ben Simmons, all these guys. Daryl Morey is a better drafter than being an actual GM. He's a better drafter. So I'm like, yeah, nervous about the history. No, this is a recording. What is up, Alexander? Flag. It looks like Darius Garland is going to play tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of stuff has to go down for the Sixers. A lot of stuff. So I'm just nervous about the history, man. That's it. I'm nervous about the history. Oh man. Yeah, release it tomorrow. I gotta decide if I actually want to stream the Eagles release or Knicks and Celtics. I might stream the Knicks and Celtics instead because I'm gonna do a show on Friday on Street Punk Sports Pennsylvania. So I think I'm gonna stream the Knicks and Celtics tomorrow, and then I'll talk about the schedule on Friday. But Alexander, you ready for opening night? Sixers, yeah. Cowboys and Eagles. This is a recording. Yeah. So, guys, how do you think the draft lottery went? Let's talk about that. How do you feel like the draft lottery went? And it's pre-recorded. Yeah, Monday Night Football. We're getting all the primetime games again. But how'd you guys feel about the NBA draft lottery? How'd you guys feel? I thought it was good, but obviously the fix is in. I feel like there's a fix. I'm not saying there might be a fix. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that people see. I'm saying that everywhere. I mean, you trade Luca to LA. Couple months later, you get the next generational player in Cooper Flag. Are you serious? So now you're gonna get Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Cooper Flag. That is just insane. You go from one to the other like that. Like that. It's just crazy. It's just like we already knew it was like that. People say the same thing about NHL draft lottery. People say the same thing about the NFL draft. MLB, not quite the MLB draft, but a lot of people say that it's rigged. What is the evidence of it being rigged? You just go into history of Luca getting traded, then Dallas get Cooper Flag. You're gonna now. He's still the best commissioner in my opinion. Now he's still the best commissioner in the NBA. I feel. Hold on a sec. Yeah, and we don't have like ground, uh, concrete evidence. We don't, but it depends on what you believe. Uh, I can how it's rigged, how I believe it's rigged or it's not. I need to find evidence first. That's gonna be a bitch. Maybe I can just react to one. Dark Lumen, find me a video where I can react to about that. I could just react to a video on that. How many channels does this guy have? Here, we're gonna react to this real quick. We're gonna react to this video real quick. I don't care. I want Harper. That's your opinion. Make it crime doc. Hold on. We're gonna react to this. I gotta wait for the ad to be done. All right. Let's react to this. That's a debate. That's a debate you can have. Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper. You guys ready here? I think it's pretty set in stone. I think it's pretty set in stone. Hold on. Let's go here. I'll take that. All right. Ready? Draft Combine exposes that Ace Bailey is smaller than he says. All right. Let's get it.
So I'm back. I'm back for a whole bunch of draft coverage. We have plenty of time between now and a draft. We've got over a month. And for the next month on this channel, you are going to be seeing an absolute ton of draft coverage. We're going to be talking about players. We're going to be talking about potential trades. We're going to be talking about mock drafts. We're going to be doing all this. Like, I haven't uploaded in
I don't mind either Harper or Ace, but Ace is so raw and only like an inch taller than Dylan. So many basketball heights are wrong. That is facts. That is facts. Look at Bronny James. My guy Rio just sent me that.
3 weeks on this channel, and pretty much have uploaded since the 13th of, or since the 1st of March, I've uploaded 30 videos. So obviously,
All right, let's skip ahead a bit.
over the summer, free agency, draft, all of this stuff. It can be a lot of fun to cover, and I'm interested. I get really excited for around draft time. Just always. I always do when it comes to just sports. And that's the thing with the NBA draft. You just never know. And the new draft combine forcing people to get measurements. All I'm going to say, it is like...
It is what?
It's a really, really interesting one when it comes to Ace Bailey, because he's 6'7".
6'10" to 6'7". Pretty sure Van Fleet is like 5'9". They don't make his body type 6 foot.
He's not 6'10". He's 6'7". And I understand, obviously, look, game means more than height. But I'm sorry, like, we're seeing Victor Wembanyama. Like, we see him standing beside Zach Edey, and he's bigger than Zach Edey. He towers over guys that are listed as 1 inch shorter than him. And you've now got...
Play like you guys said in the chat. People lie about their heights all the time. Kevin Durant, perfect example. He lied to get girls. He claims he's not 7 foot. He claims he's 6'10".
Ace Bailey, who, I mean, struggled to do anything off the dribble. He struggles to do anything off the dribble, and now you're looking at him only being 6'7". He is a 6'7" catch and shoot player. Like,
can he still space the floor? That's all I care about.
I think it's going to be a very, very, very tough one when it comes to, like, to draft Ace Bailey now, when he's only 6'7". Like, he was listed as 6'7" in the combine, not 6'10". And
that's the tweet I just showed you guys.
You've gone from a Michael Porter Jr. type wing who can just shoot over people to he's your average small forward height, and he still just shoots over people, which is a not ideal archetype to have.
Archetype to have. Archetype to have. Allen Iverson, archetype to have. I know it's different players and all that, but to me it doesn't matter about height. It really doesn't.
And I still think he's going to go top 6 or 7 in the draft.
Whoa! Whoa! Top 6 or 7? Are you serious right now? Top 6 or 7? Dude, the entire year, he was projected to go 3 behind Harper and Cooper Flag. You're telling me just because of his height dropping 3 inches. Is going to drop him that much? Is going to drop him that much? Just 3 inches? Come on, man.
However, I can't see him going. I genuinely just can't see him going in that top 3 at the minute. Like, it was seemingly a given that Dylan Harper was going to be 2 and Ace Bailey's 3. And Dylan Harper, you can enjoy playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. But at the same time now, like, you're seeing pictures of a lot of people saying Ace Bailey's going to be a flop. And it's not even like a Brandon Miller.
I'm getting tired of people deciding if someone's going to be a bust or not when they haven't even stepped on a court yet. I'm getting tired of that. For his position, I think, yeah, sadly, I have a feeling Ace will go 2, but if Spurs don't trade it, that's the thing too with the Spurs. Dylan Harper, if they get Dylan Harper at 2, that means you have Fox, Paul, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper. That's too many. That is too many guards, but I can see it because Chris Paul is on his way out, and he can mentor Dylan Harper. So that's another thing, but that's something to talk about.
Miller situation, because he's not as good as Brandon Miller. Like, he is just Brandon Miller, but worse. And for me, I think that's an extremely difficult thing to.
Brandon Miller, I feel like he needs. How do I say this? Brandon Miller, he's a very young, talented player that needs more spotlight. He's not getting what he can truly get from the Charlotte Hornets. Obviously, he's not going to get moved. He's going to stay here. He's going to stay in Charlotte for a little bit. He's going to stay there because it's a rookie contract.
Like, to draft at number 3, because there are players like Jackie Jonas. There are players that you can take in this draft. Trey Johnson, he's going to be a bucket no matter what. Obviously, for Dylan Harper, he's going to go above Ace Bailey. But you also have to look at VJ Edgecombe.
I really like VJ Edgecombe. Really like VJ Edgecombe. If the Sixers draft VJ Edgecombe over Ace Bailey, I would not be mad, but Ace Bailey's a better fit.
Looking at VJ Edgecombe, and I know he's undersized, but VJ Edgecombe is.
Every season, it's the same debate. Who?
Ad break. Hold on, ad break. Let me put this pullers back up. I just don't think Ace will be able to play right away. Well, if you look at the Sixers roster and all the small, like, you have Kelly Oubre, you got Yabu, you got Ricky Council, and all that. Right away, Dylan Harper, I think, won't play right away. If they want Jeremy McCain to be a 6-man, then I can see it, but I highly doubt it after how well he played in the starting lineup. So, if you want a 6-man and Dylan Harper is still there, you can take him as like a 6-man, but we need De'Aaron Fox. We need a big trade. De'Aaron Fox is not going anywhere. He wanted to go to Spurs. He wanted to play there, so he's not going to go anywhere. I could see Harper and McCain being a 6-man. Either one works.
Legitimately a freak athlete, great defender, an improving jump shooter who looks like he could be like a perfect fit at 3. Like, you look at the draft, the Sixers have 3 who could be a perfect fit beside a shot maker PG is still going to be there. You're not getting off Paul George. So suddenly Paul George doesn't have to do the work on the defensive end. You slide.
Paul George needs to stop the podcast. He needs to stop the podcast. He started it back up. Paul George needs to stop his podcast. Stop it. Who listens to that?
Him in at the 2. You got Maxey at the 1. You pray that Embiid's knees work again, which I doubt they ever do. And you've got a perfect player. And obviously, VJ Edgecombe isn't...
He forgot to say Jaron McCain.
All of a sudden, 3 inches shorter than he was supposed to be. And you saw it again, just how, like, if you're looking at the combine, just how high this kid can jump. Like, I remember watching the Olympic.
He is super athletic. He is super athletic. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Yeah. Blaze was against tanking. Told Sixers fans and keep the 2025. Giannis for Embiid, we need to give up a lot more. H. Bailey has been on that PG pod for a few times. Well, chemistry, there you go.
Qualifiers last year, and I saw him try to dunk on someone from the free throw line. He was like this far off getting a poster from the free throw line, VJ Edgecombe. So, like, I just can't believe that. Well, I just don't believe that a player like that is going to fall in the Sixers' lap, and they're going to take a player who just catches and shoots. And
he can shoot off the dribble. He can shoot off the dribble. He's like a Kevin Durant, Paul George type. This guy can shoot off the dribble. And just because he's knocked down 3 inches, you're not going to take him? Height actually doesn't matter. It's height. Vertical reach, that matters the most. Athleticism over height. Take Hawk for PG and Embiid. Remove Warriors time. Yeah.
Not only that, there's only 3-inch difference between them. Dylan Harper as well, measuring a 6'4.5", isn't ideal either for him. But Dylan Harper has more game. He can dribble the ball. But like when it comes to the Sixers as well, if you're looking at heights, Trey Johnson being the same height as Jacques Jonas, you can see that as being maybe a thing you would consider. Like Colin Murray-Boyle's a 6'6" non-shooter. I can see him falling out of the first round. Malawach, 7'1" pretty much. And yeah, it's just not ideal. It's not an ideal one at all. And at least Harper and Ace Bailey have the wingspan to kind of make up for it over like a Con Knippel or like Trey Johnson, much better build than Jacques Jonas, which obviously has to get taken into account, or it has to come into effect as well. But for me, I understand why the Sixers wouldn't go Trey Johnson. I understand why they would. I'd say second on their pick would be Ace Bailey. But if you're the Charlotte Hornets, you're probably just praying that VJ Edgecombe drops to you, because I don't know where he fits in Charlotte. Like we could be seeing Ace Bailey could be the slide. Like there's going to be a slide. There's always a slide.
There's always a slide. That is right. No matter what sport it is. Look at Shedeur Sanders. Major slide. Nerlens Noel slid right to us. Jabari Smith was taken instead of Paolo Banchero. If we don't get VJ or Ace, Dylan, I would not be a happy camper. Yeah, we gotta get one of them. I would take Yuki over some of these tall players. I would too. I don't watch college basketball depending on the trade package. I may trade down too. That's another option.
I'm trying to think who last year's slide was. Klingon going to 7 was a bit of a slide because like Klingon was expected to go 3. There was talks about Klingon going 1 last year. That was a bit of a slide. I've obviously like Collier slid, Filipowski slid because of the whole grooming situation or alleged
Yeah, I forgot about that.
grooming situation. But yeah, it is an interesting one. It is an interesting one to see what teams are going to do. And for the Sixers, I would be shocked if VJ Edgecombe is a Sixer. I just don't think he fits if they're going to keep their pick. I think maybe if you're the Sixers, if you're trying to win, going and like trading that pick, trading the third pick for like maybe a win now player if you're the Sixers.
That is definitely an option on the table. That is definitely an option on the table. Yes, McCain fell. Yes, McCain fell. I don't see Daryl Morey making a trade though. I don't see it. I really don't. Because actually I do and I don't. Because once you look at the young guys that he wants, right? He wants young guys, he wants more athleticism. Go with not Ron Harper. Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, VJ Edgecombe, take one of those guys. I can also see him trading for like a Kevin Durant type or Giannis. I can see that either way. But for me, it's like you got to take these guys. I don't trust him either. I really don't. But he nailed Maxey and McCain. He nailed those picks. God, he's not. They already turned it down. He already turned it down.
I think the Sixers are dumb. I think the Sixers in general are dumb. But yeah, it's just an interesting one, and he's way smaller than he's meant to be, which is not ideal at all for anyone involved in the situation, including Ace Bailey, because I don't know. For me, this pushes VJ Edgecombe ahead of him. It's very different being a 6'10" player and doing what he does and being a 6'7" player with no handle whatsoever.
All right. There you have that. Very interesting. Yeah, the Sixers are dumb, but you can see whatever they want. They have how do I say this? This guy can transition, can transform, can push the roster, to push the Sixers organization in the right direction. He does not have to be the number one option, right? He can learn under Paul George. He can learn under all those guys. But you guys know me. I want fit over star talent. And in my opinion, Ace Bailey fits that over Dylan Harper. I can see that going either way. Yep. That was interesting. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. MK out. All right, that video will be up tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch my reaction again, that will be up tomorrow. So, yeah, I watch that guy a lot, but some of his takes are not good. Hawk job would be almost easy as the pressure goes. It would be impossible as far as success goes. How can we have the third pick and still have drama? That's the Sixers for you, man. That's the Philadelphia 76ers for you. So, yeah, we're closing in on an hour here. How many likes we got? We only got 12, guys. We only got 12. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit that like. We are concurring at 8 viewers right now. So, yep, that video will be up tomorrow. I uploaded a YouTube short. Make sure you guys go check that out. Check that out for the Sixers. Is Maxey tradable if it lands for Giannis or Flag? Either Maxey or McCain are, depending on contracts. So I could say yes. So, yeah, that was interesting. The NBA draft lottery. The NBA draft combine is going on now. I'm watching it. I'm not exactly going to, cover it, but I am gonna do some NBA draft coverage for sure. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I have another stream at 6 o'clock. I gotta end this right now. And make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow for another Sixers NBA draft talk. And yeah guys, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your night. I'll be on the Hardcore Sports Network at 6 o'clock. See you guys. Have yourself a good one. Let's go Sixers. How can the Sixers have drama? Morey, PG, Embiid, repeat 1 through 3. Yep, pretty much. And I'll catch you guys later, guys. Very successful stream. Catch you guys later. Peace.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction, cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?